big Berkey, priming the filters. If you notice, the filters are pointing downward. In the beginning they were floating. When you hook up this automatic primer and you squeeze, water comes through. It's coming out of the coming from the bucket into the filter and on out. It takes a while to do this. In fact, for a while I thought maybe I was doing it wrong, but it takes a little bit of time for it to finally start flowing. But you can kind of tell, because what happens is these filters will go from leaning sideways floating to straight up and down, and you know that it's filling up with water and it's easier to squeeze in the water through the system. You want to do that a few times because you want to make sure that the pores in this ceramic filter are all nice and clean and open and ready for use. They say you have to prime it, so we're priming it the off-grid style. Now that I've primed both of them in my handy dandy Home Depot bucket, there's a big gasket, nice rubber gasket, and then the screw here, or the piece that holds it through on the bottom side. The caps that I've already got in there, that's what they look like on the bottom. Now they're in place. So I'll fill it up with water, take it inside so you don't have the glare on you. We'll give it a few minutes, let some water filter through, and take another look at it. Now we've completed the priming, and we've installed the filters and filled it up with water. This hand primer, you need to make sure it dries out completely. So obviously there's water inside, you don't want any mildew. So air it out the best you can and take it apart, let it air dry. But those are the parts to it. So now let's take a look inside. I filled it. I had it full all the way up to here, all the way to the very top, so it's above the filter. As you can see, it's already down there, and that's like 3 minutes. Going down here, according to my valve here, it says we don't have any water in here just yet because it's just beginning to fill up. Let's see if I can, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try to lift this, and then I'll show you what's inside. Let's see how I can do this. Hang on. Alright, so you can see the drip. Dripping pretty fast, isn't it? Relatively speaking, for gravity. So we'll give it a few minutes, and then I'll taste the water and we'll see what happens. And if I post this video, then you know at least the water didn't kill me, huh? But this is well water. What is this? This is like 55% well water and 65 or 45% Phoenix tap water. So it should be all right. So here's how I'm going to test the water. This is electronic, basically thermometer, if you will, and it reads some parts per million, and then it will tell you if it's filtered or bottled or tap or well quality. It does not detect viruses, bacteria, and all that stuff. So I still have to get a test kit for that, but I can at least check a partial quality. Does that make sense? I don't know if it's got bacteria in it, but I know it has everything else clean. The book says, or the instructions say, it's supposed to take care of 99% of your bacteria and stuff. So let's at least, it's been dripping for about half hour now, and water level is only up to there. So it doesn't show a lot, but when I look inside, water level is way down there. Alright, so if you can read that, it's coming in the 600s. Around 650-ish, 660-ish. Oh, it's still climbing. Holy cow, 680. It's gonna explode. Oh, 700, what does 700 say? Between 5 and 1,000 says well water quality. This cup here is, I've cleaned out this cup before, so it should be a clean cup. But not too bad, so it says it's well quality, which is what I would expect. Now what I need to get is I need to get an actual test kit for bacteria and stuff and test that now. But meanwhile, I'm going to drink it, and I guess if I have to keep running to the poop house, I'll report that. If you don't hear from me, then everything is okay. Ooh, tastes clean. Tastes like bottled water.